Hi guys, and welcome to the Swansea City Sheffield Wednesday review. If you could like the video and subscribe to the channel. If you subscribe to the channel, I'm hopefully trying to get the channel to 600 by the end of the year. It's very possible and doable. And if you like the video, it'll help in the algorithm just to get the video pushed more. So, we are playing a Swansea team that are still in the hunt for the playoff situation, and they could still possibly get there. And they're going to go at us really hard here today. And we're going to have to be on top performance just to see how we do. But we do have a better away record than home record. So hopefully this will help to be in our favour. Today the team news is Wildsmith, Palmer, Lee, Bannon, Boren, Murphy, Wickham, Reach, Iorfa, Longo and the Cruz. Subs are Dawson, Ojabayo, Pelopessi, Harris, Hunt, Hughes, Shaw, Rhodes and Newhugh. I like this lineup. It gives the Cruz a chance to see what he can do from the start. And we just seen glimpses of him now. And it'll be interesting to see how we do when Hunt comes on, because there's a lot of talk about Hunt at the moment. Good to see Wildsmith in net still. He's done really well. He not really put a foot wrong. Boren being back is fantastic. And we get to see how much Wickham can improve and get more goals. We had the whole thing, we need to get many points this year as possible, because we don't know about this points deduction, if it can come this season or next season. If it comes next season, it just means we're going to have to work 10 times harder to get where we are. If it comes this season, we'll have to see what happens. They keep going on about it on Sky Sports whenever we're playing on there, and it's starting to get annoying, and I'm getting sick and tired of talking about it. Hopefully we'll know more about it soon, but let's try and get 3 points against a very good Swansea City team. In that first half, we were much the better team, and it's been the case of what Wentis had for a couple of seasons now. We're just not clinical in front of goal. We've had so many chances and we've not buried them. We played some fantastic football. We've looked really good on the ball and played really well. Got to the drink break. They had a little break in play to have the drinks, and then it stopped our flow and they changed the tactics, Swansea, and then they got back into the game. But we've done really well. The referee is blowing up a little bit every time Swansea gets a push on them, and then when it's us, it's nothing, but we'll leave that as that. But we've had some really good chances. Wickham's had a chance. The Cruz had a chance, and he keeper filled it. Then it came back to him. Didn't take it properly, cleanly, and that didn't go right. But then we had a chance where it was an open net and he didn't really take it. He could have aimed for either side. It was open and he hit it straight at the defender. And then right near the end of the half, the Cruz has a great chance from a header. We are playing some very good football and we're having some chances. We're just not taking them on putting them in the back of net. And this has been Wednesday's problem for a while. We don't take the chances when we got them. They've had one chance so far, and it's one of those games where you look at what we have with West Brom. They have one chance, they took it, good. And then you got to think, we can't keep doing that. We have to get the chances buried, or they are going to have a situation where, they come at us and we're going to have a lapse in concentration or something, and they're going to go and go. We need to learn to take our chances, and that's been our biggest problem. We lack a 20-goal striker. It's been our thing for a long time since Hooper left, really. We've never really replaced goals in this squad. And it's the one thing that's missing. We are playing some good football at the minute, and it's nice watching Wednesday at the minute. Murphy had a great chance early on, and he completely guided it, and it was an absolute sitter. It was on a plate for him. I mean, he didn't take it properly. Completely guffed it. Murphy done really well, actually. Murphy's been getting down the wing really well, and Reach had done well on the other side. We had to have at times had to in the midfield work hard, but they are working very, very well. It's been a good game so far for Wednesday. We just need that clinical opening goal, and if we can get that, I feel like we could go on and win this, because we are playing some very good football. We just need this chance now. If we can get this chance and bury it, I think we could go on and get more, because defensively, because they've had to have a rejig due to injuries, we are able to get at them quite well. But it could be the case that after the break they come out with a bit more fire in them, and maybe because they've been at a telling off or whatever, and we have to play better. We need to play better in front of goal. We really need to start finishing our chances, and that's been our big problem so far. That second half was very much a show of what refereeing standards is like in the EFL. When they got their goal, their first goal, well deserved. Bad defending by us, and to be fair, deserved that goal. Their second goal, on the other side, was never a penalty in a million years. He looked for it, got it, and he scored from the spot. And the whole of the game was just bad refereeing decisions at the end of that. We did come forward and we had chances and we didn't take them. And this has been Wednesday's problem all season long, and for a long time with the club in general. We do not take our chances. We're not clinical enough. There isn't a clinical striker there at the minute. We should have had a penalty at the other end for something very similar with Longo, but it didn't happen. It didn't come to that. Had a lot of corners. We do get a goal right near the end, thanks to Newhue, and it's a great bullet header at the 91st minute. You're thinking, we could do this. Could we actually go on and do this? But then they just slowed the game down, threw themselves to the floor all the time. Just they weren't the better team. I'll say when the better team is the better team, but I thought we were the better team today, and it was just a case that we couldn't take our chances and they could. In the second half, they had 5 chances of 4 shots on target to their 1 in the first half. And if you look at ours, it's just ridiculous. So it wasn't the result we wanted. It puts us 8 points now above relegation, which is not good considering we've got Preston next, and I don't see us getting a point against them, or see. And this is the problem. If we do get hit with the minimum point deduction we can get in 9 points, and if we get a 9 point reduction, we're in relegation battle, kind of thing. So it will be very interesting to see what happens. And we needed to win this game today. We really needed to win this game today to just get as many points as possible. And it's just a shame it hasn't. It's just bad refereeing again by the EFL that we keep getting. We keep getting these poor referees at Wednesday. And it's just a shame that we don't have the quality up front to bury our chances. And I'll put our hands up, that's our fault. If we had the 20-goal season, we could be high up. Could we make the chances? There's a lot of people calling for Monk out already. Monk out, Monk got to go. It's not Monk, it's the players. This is going to be a very big rebuild. It's the players that are the problem, not Gary Monk. So we'll see what happens, and hopefully we can get a win at the week. Is it midweek we play? I believe it is. Midweek. If we can get a win midweek, I don't see it, if that makes sense. Again, Preston, we'll have to see how we do, but it's just one of those situations what we're in at a minute, and we're just going to have to try and grind out results now.